Hello and
Rabies.
welcome back.
Just, I love just shitting on your parade.
Bastard.
Go ahead, you can go now.
Such a shitlord. You really are such a shitlord.
It's just fun to do a bit of trolling in the afternoon, especially when I come back from work and just sit down here and get all in serious and then rabies.
When has this ever been serious?
No, don't ever sit serious. Well, I mean, like you get anything, preparing yourself. Okay, I've got to speak about lots of
Well,
things.
I want to prepare the
And
audience quickly who may be watching this. I want to talk about two things today. Two things in particular. Three. The kind of three is a bit of an add-on, but first of all, I want to talk about this whole YouTube drama with
right,
FouseyTube.
right.
Have you heard anything about that?
You mentioned something to me the other
Yeah.
day around. I was barely paying attention. I mean,
You
was
never
it the
fucking do,
prank
do you?
things? No, I never pay attention. I mean, a lot of the stuff that comes out of your mouth is.
You're a big cock. Number two would be the whole CSGO Lotto
Oh
thing
right,
with
yeah,
T
yeah.
Martin and Syndicate. There's been another one come out, and gambling sites and all this sort of stuff popping up, and another Twitch stream has been booted off of Twitch or whatever. His YouTube account's been deleted. I can't remember the exact details of it. And the third thing is, where are you on Pokemon Go? How are you doing on it?
I haven't touched it in a while because I haven't got any Pokeballs and I don't want to spend money and I haven't had time to walk around and get more
Dude, you literally live
Pokeballs.
right next to a gym.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you can't get Pokeballs from a gym though, can you?
You can take on the gym,
Yeah,
and
I
then
can't
you
take
get
on the
money
bloody
bonuses.
gym. Can't
Bonuses.
take on the gym. It's ridiculous. Have you seen the things around me?
No,
Ridiculously
I
high.
went to the other side of town the other day. In fact, I did today,
Let's have a
and
look
I was
now.
catching some jazz. But
Catching some jazz.
yeah, my
Vaporeon.
Vaporeon, whatever, is 963 now.
Yes, you did
I
say.
have a Magmar, a Golbat, a Hypno, a Pidgeot, a Pidgeotto, an Eevee, a Raticate, a Grappler, an Eevee, a
Oh,
Psyduck. I've been hoarding. I have been hoarding. I was
apparently
sat
some
at work.
guys outside my window on the doing a lure.
Oh yeah, I did one because I was at the museum today working. I dropped a lure while I was there. I thought I'm just gonna fucking play this, and I got a load of shit. It's fantastic, utterly fantastic. It's wicked. I love the game. So you haven't progressed very far. What level are you now?
Only level 8 still.
Oh fucking hell!
Nearly
Yeah, you
level
haven't
9.
even touched it. Shit.
No, I haven't touched it. No, I mean I don't have the time to do it. Crazy. Let's have a
Mm.
look if I can see anyone playing Pokemon Go. I can't see anybody. Someone's
I'm
obviously
level
hiding in the
11.
bushes. Oh
But
no, they've got quite far.
when I put my lure up earlier, in town, now it's a quiet town. It's a village. Technicalities there, but it's a village. And there was 4 people came up, and I fucking saw them. They were just trying to hide out of my eye, out of my sight. And I was like, I fucking know you're there, you bastards. Stealing all my Pokemons.
Does it work as stealing? It just kind of appears for everyone though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because like
But
when
they're
we were walking
mine.
around, when we
I
were walking
lost
around
them there.
earlier.
I lost them there. They're mine. They're all mine.
Jesus Christ! I mean, there was look, Pokemon Go is still quite a lot in the news, isn't it? That that some guy was apparently targeting Pokemon Go players and they did a shooting or something. Did you hear about
Oh, he shot at some kids playing Pokemon Go in his backyard or something.
that? Something like that. I mean, what
Yeah.
Christ?
But that's just America for you, isn't it? Get off my
America,
land!
you money, no boogie you all.
Yeah, didn't even give him a warning, just shot.
Shot.
Well, I presume so. I didn't read the full story, but
No, I mean,
it,
you
it
get enough
just it
information in
just
the headline.
screams Trump supporter, doesn't it? Get off my land, playing your Japanese game on my lawn, which I mow with my Japanese and Chinese made gear. What a
True
crock of
story.
shit. It probably is.
True story.
It probably is. But Yes, let's move on. Let's move on. Um, to fuck it. We'll start on this YouTube drama, bunny ears quotes, um, of FouseyTube and this dude called Rice Gum. Have
Right,
you
go ahead.
have you heard of Rice Gum before?
Nope. Of
He's a weird Asian dude.
course he is. Of course he is. It has the word
Yeah,
rice
but
in it.
the thing, no, rice.
Rice. Yeah, you did say rice, as in the white rice.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said race. Yeah,
No,
he's weird because
rice.
he has the name race in his. No, what? Um, no. So they faked this whole beef on Twitter where they sat there slagging each other off or whatever. I say slagging, it was like real tame shit. And it was all fake. And then they had this video that came up which kind of ended it, where they both met up outside of FouseyTube's house, his
Right.
flat or whatever, which he has spent fucking fortunes on, probably his little fucking rich mansion. His 9 million subs have got him. Um, and then Rice Gum, you can see it's fake, all the camera movements and all this. Rice Gum assaults him.
Right.
Essentially, he kind of slaps him and then runs off like a little woman. Like, "Eh!" You know, you see like running away from King Kong in the old movies. Yeah, it was sort of like
Right.
that. It was sort of like that. But yeah, and the whole idea was to kind of bring out these YouTube drama channels. And his main targets were Scarce, Keemstar, and so that's Keemstar Drama Alert if you don't already know,
Mm,
and Philip DeFranco.
right. Okay.
Now let's be perfectly honest here. Philip DeFranco, a YouTube drama?
No.
What? He hard,
Hardly.
he doesn't cover. He talks about the drama if it's affecting, if it's something serious, and they all went, "This shit's fake." They instantly called it out as fake from the get-go. And then FouseyTube goes and releases the behind the scenes where you've got Rice Gum being this really weird hype man who is bobbing around and jumping and all this sort of stuff and repeating words. It's fucking weird. You've got to go see it. It's just like, what the fuck am I watching? And
Right.
it is. Just go search it. Uh, FouseyTube behind the scenes or whatever. It should be one of the recent videos anyway. And he's uploaded more and more drama videos, essentially being a complete hypocrite. But we'll get to that in a minute. And he slagged off all of these guys, and he was saying, "Yeah, this is because of people like Philip DeFranco and all this." It's like Philip DeFranco's done nothing to him apart from go, "Some YouTubers fake pranks," and he hates him for it. He fucking called his lawyers in on him, didn't he?
Oh
Took the
God.
video down or whatever, which was ultra pathetic. But this is Philip DeFranco's side of the story. But you see more and more of this shit coming from FouseyTube. He even, I think it was a couple of days ago, he compared himself to Tupac.
Right.
To
Okay.
Tupac. I was like, oh, it's such a shit show. It really is. It's funny because he seems to think he's this sort of pariah god. That he is, oh, make YouTube great again, sort of thing. Oh, spread positivity. And it's like, but you are actively trying to fuel the drama when essentially your drama was an actual assault at that
Mm.
point.
That's what pretty prank videos are nowadays, isn't it? It's just some form of assault all the
Yeah,
time. I
but if
mean,
it
we were
was,
speaking
if
about
you
this
wanted to
yesterday,
create
weren't
a
we?
drama video, if you wanted to create a drama video, say you and I had some sort of beef,
Yeah.
I wouldn't film myself hitting you and then put it up on my own Twitter account, would I?
No. I God, I hope
Because
not.
that would be assault. That isn't drama. That is literally illegal at
Mm.
that point. It's happy
What's
slapping or whatever.
what's the his audience? Do you know what is he targeting? Yeah, I've never really watched his stuff or even really basically give a shit
He's a
really about
prankster,
it.
dude. So yeah,
So
it's
I
to
mean,
anyone
really,
who he's all about spreading positivity, but it's a bit like he's just really doing it for the money. I'm
yeah,
sorry, but he is doing it for the money.
I mean, say if he's like, okay, if my kids are watching his video, then what? Okay, so it's pretty much saying, oh, okay, it's a hit. It's okay to hit someone if it's a bunny ears prank.
He's Muslim or whatever. He's
That doesn't make a difference,
of
but
that descent. No, but I'm saying, and he did a few things like social experiments quite a few years back, which were about the hijab and all this sort of stuff,
right.
um, which were okay. And they're the only things I really saw, but there were some pranks that were literally fake and I just couldn't be bothered. And he was always all extremely showy and really sort of narcissistic. You can kind of tell he's a very narcissistic person. And I just didn't want anything to do with him. I just unsubbed after a while. I was like, I've seen 3 of your videos and now, ugh, get away from me. He's got these weird slug eyebrows. Looks like he's been painting them on.
Right.
They get painted on. It's weird. It really is weird. But yeah. So he started throwing all this hate around, and everyone called him out for it, and he started backpedaling, didn't he? And started creating more drama in the process. I'm not a
Oh dear.
hypocrite, but there he goes, created more drama. It was rather funny. It was an absolute shit show, and it still is. And now, this isn't someone I watch normally, but I'm going to say his name, even though I think he's cancerous and I can't stand him.
Go on then.
Leafy is here. Have you?
I've seen a couple of his videos. I think it's Leafy. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
Make
he's
sure it is.
the guy.
Is he the guy who like he grills other people's YouTube videos and things like that? Is
Essentially,
it?
yeah, and his subscribers have shot up in like the last year or something. He's now got 4 million subs or something ridiculous like that.
I think I've seen a couple of his videos, and some of
Yeah,
them, really just for the concept wise, like some of them are really weird. I mean,
yeah, he slags off a lot of people, and he just
yeah.
at one point he took on a disabled. That's where he really blew up, and that's when I heard about him was when he took on that disabled dude and
All
started
right.
calling
Okay.
his videos cringeworthy. When this dude was literally disabled, he was autistic, but he was going around filming himself trying to be nice to everyone and all this. So it was sort of a happy-go-lucky sort of dude, a bit like Forrest Gump, I guess. He'd be that happy dude that just wants to be accepted or whatever. I don't quite know because I still haven't really watched Forrest Gump. But we've been through this. We've been through this. We're not going through this again. But
Yeah, fair
he
enough.
caused a lot of trouble because of that. A bit like Keemstar did when he called that old Twitch streamer a paedophile.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, well, Keemstar, that is just literally if you search cunt, the first thing will come up will probably be Keemstar. But still, yeah, and I don't normally watch Leafy. I don't like I thought he was a righteous cunt for what he did. But he targets a bit like H3H3 does, targets channels that are just fucking weird.
Hmm. Yeah, I've seen some of his
H3H3
videos.
is a
Like,
little better, but Leafy did a rant about FouseyTube, and it was really in depth, and it was actually fairly good. Some of it was a bit waffle, but it was fairly good. He was literally pointing on all these going, they said this, it's like, you are just actively causing this shit. You're the fucking problem. And then FouseyTube replied to him,
mm,
and then a video came out where FouseyTube was acting like he'd never heard of Leafy is Here.
right.
So
Okay.
Leafy is Here slagged him off again and went for him a second time round, and it was very, very funny. But his comment sections have been littered with FouseyTube fanboys.
Really.
Yeah, who've literally only watched like like 30 seconds of the video or anything like that. They've not actually gone and watched through the 18 to 20 minutes or whatever content rant, if you want
Mm.
to put that, which is really in depth. And you go, why? Why do we? It's just this mob mentality whole thing that annoys me as well. But fuck, it's so weird. And I watched this second one and I had a good giggle. But yeah, and then FouseyTube went and released a video of him talking or going to a children's hospital and seeing a kid with cancer.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, which seemed like a really blatant, oh, I'm a good guy. Everyone love me. Everyone, please,
Hmm.
please. Why won't you love me?
I think probably the best thing to do if you ever like get in that kind of YouTube job, it's just take a break, just take a vacation for a couple of days or weeks, and just come back to it. I'm sure it won't blow over completely, but at least you're not stirring more shit.
You should, to a degree, you should either shut the fuck up or you should
Mm.
just go, yeah, I fucked up.
Mm.
You should either own it or just hope it blows over. Go to the Winchester, have a pint, and fuck off.
It's funny. I saw the T-shirt for that the other day. Actually, it's funny
Yeah,
they
it's a
mentioned that.
shitty fake one, isn't it? By one of those
Yeah,
Facebook pages. But yeah,
those
um,
tea things. Yeah.
yeah, it's like this whole. We'll move on to the CS:GO one now. This is kind of old news. So I told you about the CS:GO Lotto, didn't I?
Yeah. I've seen a couple of things about it, and
Yeah,
kind
which
of
was
bits of people.
owned. Well, it was made and owned by T Martin and Pro Syndicate, which is, Syndicate, don't you? The 10 million. Yeah,
Yeah. I saw them. Yeah.
the guy we saw at EGX. I say saw, we walked past his booth. Um, and they set up this lotto gambling site for skins on CSGO. And we love skins because we care so much
Yes.
about them. Um,
Yeah.
and they were making thousands upon thousands upon thousands. They were making a mint, as simple as that gets. However, they were gambling on their own website and not telling people they actually own the company.
Yep.
They were acting like, "Oh, we don't do this. This isn't. This, yes, these guys sponsored us. I've just found this new website, and they've offered to give me a load of skins so I can start using it." It's like you're actively lying at that point. This is the second time that Syndicate's been called out for it
Mm.
because on another game, um, on actually a game that came out, he was advertising it and acting like he didn't know who was behind it or anything like that. So he's fucked over twice, and everyone seems to be sticking to his side. And like we were saying about waiting for it all to blow over, T Martin just couldn't keep his fucking mouth shut. Oh my
Right.
god, it was a fucking joke. It was so, oh, it's so funny. But the whole idea is there's now these class action lawsuits coming against them because they're actively promoting gambling to an
Mm.
audience under 17, in effect, to 13-year-olds in some cases. There's thousands and thousands of dollars worth of skins,
Yep.
and they're basically using their celebrity status to make more money. But they're acting like it's not happening. I don't suppose you have an opinion on it at all, do you? Or
No, I wouldn't say I do. I mean, it's pretty terrible. I mean, yeah, they shouldn't have doing this. I mean, that's clearly what they're doing is illegal, and they have lied the fact that it is their company, and yeah, definitely they should be punished in some manner or form. But I mean, I think it's pretty much stupid. It's a stupid way of even like who would even think, oh, you know what? I want to spend a lot of money on gambling on for skins. It just sounds like madness in its own right.
it's to us, but don't forget their audience is a young
Young
mindset.
audience, yeah.
Yeah,
It's just like, oh, I mean,
yeah. Go check out this site we use to 13-year-olds.
mm,
And the fact is, it's not actually money either. So it's not gambling as such. It's an online currency to that degree. But
but
they
you
are
pay money for that, don't you?
yeah, but you pay money for the privilege. So if you win the pot, um, essentially what they do is skim off the top
Yeah,
and they
sure,
earn
yeah.
money from that. That is terrifying, especially when you consider the fact that they gamble on their own websites. And this new bloke, whoever he is, I can't remember, apparently he's got millions of subs. It's like, who? I saw a picture of and I had no fucking clue who he was.
Mm.
Has his own website, actually coded. He knows exactly when to place a bid so he can get the right number to win that pot
Yeah,
on
when I did hear
stream.
about them doing that, about there was like a video of one of the lots, and you can see on top of the video that he's logged in as an admin and that he's rigging the games.
Yeah,
To, he's making it look like, oh, it was so easy to win, but of course, it's just all rigged.
it's scary. And how do we know that Team Martin and Syndicate are bidding fairly, that they're
Mm,
playing this game fairly,
yeah,
and their credibility should be shot through it should be gone.
yeah.
But
I don't
their
know what their
fan,
channels are like now.
just their fangirl bloody horde just won't let that be. They're like, oh no, this isn't such a problem. It's such a fucking huge problem. It
Mm,
really is. It's not
yeah,
something like the fucking Turkish coup, or whatever. Like that is a serious world issue. This is an issue for a community that is effectively being manipulated by an elite.
yeah,
We wouldn't
exactly.
accept
And
that. It's one of
for
the
anyone
reasons we
else,
wouldn't accept the Turkey coup. We don't like the fact we don't like their fucking president. He's a tosser that looks like Gollum that puts people
yeah,
in prison for just comparing him or just saying something nasty about them. It's just like you cannot allow that sort of action to be happening. You cannot allow, even if that product can be turned into money, it's gambling.
yeah,
There should be
exactly.
that line there that just says there shouldn't. In fact, there shouldn't even be a line at all. It's gambling straight up.
It is gambling. It's like saying, okay, I'm changing the currency of my. Okay, I'm going to change my currency from the UK pound to the American dollar and gamble with that. It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
It's just different. It's just different thing. It's just different currency, and it's still considered a money and a thing of value.
yeah. It's just fucking atrocious, and it made me really angry to think that these people who are minted, let's put it that way, they are fucking loaded.
Mm,
Syndicate's just had his house built by his father and a group of other men. And I've seen pictures of it. I've seen some clips of it, and it looks fucking intense. It looks amazing. It's in fucking Manchester. I'm
mm.
sorry, anyone in Manchester, but no, thank you. Um, it's just like you've got all this money, you're showing it off. It's like, I, I just can't stand it. Can you imagine the sort of problems they are going to cause and the credibility that ruins not just for them,
Mm.
but for the rest of the YouTube community? I
Yeah,
don't like KSI, but he does that EA coin thing. He advertises for them. Is
yeah,
he involved in it? Does he own the company?
yeah. I mean, they should be on. They need to clearly be honest. I mean, if they don't say that they, if it's not promoting something, or if they are promoting something, they need to be clearly honest, and that's part of the of a what law is it? There's some sort of law or agreement or
FTC, trade
something.
ad revenue or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but even something came out about PewDiePie the other day that Warner
Yeah.
Brothers Games paid him to advertise Shadow of Mordor and like
Oh,
publicize it
yeah.
like really well. I think that was the whole idea. And I don't think he gave proper credit. I don't think he gave proper notice, and it was hidden or whatever. It was hidden at
Mm,
the very bottom of the description, which was a
yeah.
bit naughty when it should be in the first 30 seconds of the video or on the thumbnail or whatever, or at the very
Yeah.
top of the description. And it's like, fuck me. That dude's got 43 million subscribers or something stupid like that. Do you really think he needs to be sitting there fucking around like that?
Yeah.
Really? You got 10 million subscribers? Yeah, I'm just going to sit there and manipulate my audience.
Mm.
I got 61. I don't even get paid to do shit. I pay to do this shit.
You pay money to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bollocks. Everyone come to me. I'll be a really good one. I won't do shit. I won't do nasty shit. I promise. I'd like to be rich, but uh,
Just make give me all the money from the adverts, and that's
yeah, just
safe.
give me the
Just
money. Yeah, well, the ad revenue I can understand being a bit crap.
mm,
If you had sponsorships and stuff like that, I'd be okay with. But you'd have to actually. I would feel horrible, wouldn't you? Going
yeah. Leave a
when a
horrible
company
taste in your
comes up
mouth.
to you and goes, "Please don't disclose that you're advertising it for us," and I'd be like, "Well, I have to. That's that's illegal if I don't disclose it." I oh, I'd feel so wrong. I'd feel so wrong, and it's why I like Boogie 2988. Don't suppose you know him, do you?
Rings a bell.
Fat dude who does the Francis videos, the nerd.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Him, yeah.
yeah. He does some really good informal videos that are fairly in depth of the gaming industry and all this sort of stuff. And he even said, "I don't do them. I've had people come up to me and say, 'Can you not say anything?' And he just tells them to fuck off." Pretty much. I was just like, "Thank you. Oh, someone has some decency." Because it just ruins everything. It really
It does. I
does.
mean, with YouTube, especially with these people who post videos every day, I mean, a lot of it is you're involving your personal life into to the public, and
Yeah,
you'll be honest. But I mean, if everyone's going to find out if you're doing something, if you really do get to that status, I mean, everything you do is pretty much someone's going to know about it.
yeah,
If you do these shady shit, then yeah, people are going to know, and if you hide it, it looks even worse. I mean, you're trying to stand in front of amount of shit it's
yeah.
just not working.
Yes, you're filming by a silage pit. Yeah, well, this is all good.
Yeah, this is all chemically friendly and organic
Yeah,
food by silo shit.
yeah, I just can't stand it. And I hate those that flaunt their wealth. I
Well, in
really
general,
do.
in
No,
general,
not so much in general, because I like to see the cars and I like to see all the extravagant shit and all that. When you go to London, you see all the fucking Bugattis and the Rolls Royces and all this sort of stuff. And fuck, I work at a car museum, for Christ's sake. There's money
okay,
there.
different type of flaunting. I mean, like, okay, if someone goes up to you and says, "Oh, I've got all this money. I've just bought all
Yeah,
this,"
well, that's when I
doesn't that
break
annoy
that
you
cunt's
a tiny bit?
nose. I
But
would
there we
break
go.
that
That's
cunt's
somebody then
nose. Yeah, but that's not.
showing off your wealth.
Yeah, but that's not flaunting. That is literally being an arsehole. That is
Yeah, I
being an
mean,
elitist
if you
arsehole. But
drive
when
around
you
in a
watch,
sports car, fair enough.
yeah, but when you watch the YouTube videos where, look, I just got this new car, look, oh, and they do this whole video about their new fucking car when they're a gaming channel, it's like, I don't give a shit. I really don't.
That's fair enough. I mean, if they have their own particular channels and gaming channels, they should really just stick to that because they're going against what their audience is. No
Yeah,
one really gives a shit, to be honest, do they? What the car's got.
they shouldn't. And I
Hmm.
think it's, oh, look at all this money you've given me that I can buy this Lamborghini, I can buy this Ferrari, I can buy this whatever. It's just fuck off. Really, fuck off.
I mean, if it was something like okay, if it was a gaming channel and they got an HTC Vive, fair enough. It's expensive, but at least it's something to do
Yeah, but you
with the
can
actual
use,
channel.
yeah, it's sort of
So,
gaming related.
yeah,
Look, I've got this fucking massive rig. Everyone look at it. It's fucking amazing. I'm happy and
yeah,
excited about it.
and it helps aid the content of the channel. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
but look at my Lamborghini. Right, yeah, I've seen plenty before. What ma what makes this so special that you can afford one? No,
Mm.
that you've used all of the views and all this sort of stuff, the over dramatization, the screaming, the shouting, the kicking and the pissing in your videos to make money. So, and the clickbait. Oh God, I'm sorry, I've rambled on. I have really rambled on about this shit. But what do you think of this whole YouTube drama shit?
Don't give a shit. As you
Don't give
know,
a
I'm
shit.
very uneducated in terms of what's actually happening because I don't care. I don't care.
Oh,
I
okay
mean,
then.
it happens. I'm not going to even give it the drama or even
You're not gonna
the
feel the
time of
drama.
day.
Well, I'm gonna put a real clickbait title on here. Yeah,
Right,
so we
just to
need we
really
need to
be
think of a title. We need to think of a title. Let me grab a pen and a piece of paper.
porn.
No, no, YouTube drama. It has to be YouTube drama.
Hashtag porn.
YouTube drama. It has to be catchy. It has to really catch them and go, yeah, that's what I want to watch. Bit like our podcast last week. You
Taste
arsehole.
the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. That's it.
You have no idea how long I spent trying to get that ball gag in Pikachu's mouth.
uh,
You little shit.
uh, that's. I like how you phrase that. You have no idea how long it took. So long. He just wouldn't open his mouth.
Fuck's sake, Pikachu!
let me put your, let me put my balls in your mouth. I
You
could
sick
carry on, but
bastard.
it's all just repeated comedy.
You're an asshole.
Let me
You're a
put my balls in your mouth.
cup them. Sorry.
Swivel, swizzle them. That's what I
Swistle? What the
so
fuck is a swistle?
I don't even know. I'm between like swig
A
and like
sloppy whistle?
twiddle. It's like a mix between
A sloppy twill?
sloppy twiddle.
Ugh. Ugh. Okay, well I'll think of a clickbait title then and put it on. And maybe we'll have a few pictures of Leafy as green, some fucking whatever his fucking name is, Fousey Tube, and then some Syndicate and see how much let's see how much shit I get. That would be an interesting thing, wouldn't it? If
Maybe you
we've
get
sat
above
here and slagged pretty much every
you.
one of them off. I wonder how many views we'll get. It'll be interesting to see. We'll reconvene next week and we'll talk. We'll have a look at that. But
Can
do
we
you have
say like,
anything
oh, okay, if you get over 100 views, you do something, or over 1,000?
over 1,000? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, fine.
What would you do?
Apply for the RAF and fuck off out of it.
Oh,
No.
you can't fucking do that.
Pocket.
I laugh if you went over like 1 million, but shit.
What? Because of one shitty little podcast where we've literally just rambled.
But pretty much, yeah.
I'm sure I didn't really actually ask you any questions all the way through it. I was just kind of talking about the
You
news.
did, you
Just
did ask me. You asked me my opinion on it. I just said I don't care.
rattled
I
on.
don't care.
Just
I've been,
doing like a steamroller.
I've just been a brick wall to be honest for this
You're always a
podcast.
fucking brick wall.
I was not a brick wall in the last one. I was on fire with those Pokemon innuendos. So Pete, if Ekans is snake backwards, what's Mark?
Fuck off. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Not anymore. Do you have anything to add before I tell you to fuck off?
No, you carry on. I'm
Wonderful.
gonna,
Well,
I'm
Josh
gonna
can
build
fuck
up more
off.
innuendos.
You can fuck off. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this ramble, please tune in for more. We've got some Evolve coming up, Evolve Stage 2. We've got
I might go
some
play that
Stranded
now.
Deep, which actually will probably already be out by now.
Yeah.
And any other suggestions for games and all this sort of shit would be great because I'm running out of ideas and things to do. So thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.